Howdy everyone, welcome back to more Fruit of Grisaia. In the last episode, we met the mysterious blonde named JB, our supervisor. Fortunately, we still have a lot of questions, no answers yet, so we really don't know what's really going on with this school or what my job is, and it's all very confusing, so let's try to figure some of that out of this episode, shall we? And let's continue on. Well then, how should I explain this to Money and Company? I don't think I'll be able to pass her off as a cookie peddler after all. I told her she was a Girl Scout mom, so yeah. I passed through Mahama's Academy school gate, dragging myself along on heavy feet. As expected, the instant I shove my face in the classroom, Amani jumps all over me. Most of my classmates are gathered on the far side of the room, apparently having watched me from the window, and as I enter, they're all looking at me with questions in their eyes. Blondie? Naturally, Amani is the one who steps forward to interrogate me, as if declaring herself the representative of the class. That said, the rest of the group doesn't seem to be disinterested either. Akina's staring at me with a dazed expression, and Sachi's clutching her hands together in front of her chest, waiting for my words with bated breath. As for Michiru, for some reason, she's glaring at me like I kicked her puppy. Horrible person, kicking a puppy. Sakaki, on the other hand, is sitting primarily in her seat reading a book as if to announce she's above such things, but judging from the way she hasn't turned the page once since I came in, we probably got her attention as well. I told you already, didn't I? She's my superior for my part-time job.
上司ね。ユージ君、バイトなんかしてるんだ。
Yeah, I lost both my parents when I was a kid, so I have to earn my own living expenses.
どんなバイトなの?
It's a little difficult to summarize, but, well, I get rid of garbage, or crawl into various places and take care of the cleaning. It's what you'd call dirty work.
じゃあ、パツキンの人も清掃業なの?
That's right, but she's on the management side, so she doesn't get her hands dirty.
へえ、あの人名前は?
Oh goodness, I had a cold today. JB.
JB?
JB. Her real name is Harudera Yuria. JB's a pet name.
見た目で日本人なの?
She's naturally a citizen. I think she's originally German. I don't really remember. I pull out the chair from my seat and drop my bag on top of the desk with a deliberately loud thump. The questioning over now. If you're satisfied your curiosity, go sit down. Class is going to start. Just as I speak, the first bell rings and Makina and Sashi scurry back to their seats. But the large woman who's been interrogating me, her expression still smoldering with irritation, pulls out the chair from the seat in front of mine and sits down heavily.
ねえ、ユージ君。私、まだ肝心なことを聞いてないわ。
What would that be? Spit it out.
あの人との関係、恋人じゃないんだよね。
Boy, I wish. That's your big question. What a joke.
くだらなくないわよ。私には大切なことなのよ。
Don't stick your nose in my face.
ドキドキしちゃう?
You've got a mustache starting there.
嘘!
Yeah, just screwing with you.
グーで殴るよ。
Sounds fun, give it a try.
この!
Amani's punch is slow and lacking in serious intent. I dodge it easily with a slight sway and movement of my upper body. Think this over calmly. Do I look like a man who could be in a relationship?
あんたみたいな男だから謎なんじゃない。年上で金髪の外人が恋人でも、あんたなら妙に納得できるというか。
Amani stares into my eyes as if searching for the truth. The truth is out there.
そもそも、うちの学園長とも知り合いなんでしょ?
Well, yeah.
怪しい。
What is?
この学園に来る前は何をしていたの?
Well, so this question finally came up. It was only a matter of time, I guess. On paper, I was studying abroad in Canada, or some similar lie they came up with for my forged personal history, But if they start pushing into that story, that will just drag on. Answering somewhat honestly, now should make for less trouble down the line anyway. Before I came here, I was a freeloader of sorts.
紐
If you want to make it sound fancier, maybe a gigolo. I was being supported by an unrelated older woman.
それがあの金髪の人
No, she's a friend of the other woman. I started mooching off her after the first one died.
あんた最低ね
In exchange, she worked me brutally hard on the job. She doesn't have anything to complain about. Lane shuts her eyes, slaps her hand on her forehead, and heaves a heavy sigh.
とにかく恋人はいないってことで間違いないのね
Right. I'll admit, I don't quite understand why that's the main point here, but I guess this stuff is on the mind of girls at this age. Try to force your perspective onto everything, you'll lose sight of the bigger picture. Although she doesn't look entirely satisfied by my obedient response, Amane mutters a brief, "Well, alright," rises from the chair, and heads off to her own seat. I watch until she finally sits down, then quickly turn to look behind.
何よ
Immediately behind me, I find a bright red Michiru staring back at me. Were you listening?
なば
I think I broke it.
別にあんたのことなんか興味ないんだからね
Oh god.
聞いてたんじゃなくて聞こえちゃっただけよ勝手に変な話聞かせないでよね
Crossing her arms tightly in front of her chest, her face bright red, Michiru babbles frantically in response. I thrust out my right hand in an energetic thumbs up. Nice tsundere, Michiru.
バカにして
If you don't want to talk about something, you should make it awkward to ask. On that theory, I tried spicing things up a little more than reality, but who knows how much of it they believed. Of course, it's true that my parents died when I was still a kid, that I was picked up by an older woman, my master, and that I lived off the money she earned. After my master's death, I did get work from her friend JB in order to earn my keep. On top of that, it's thanks to her vouching for me that I'm able to attend a normal school like this in the first place. Excuse my yawning, I just cut up not too long ago. Huh. Now that I think about it, I didn't change the facts much at all. But then the more you focus on constructing believable lies, the less they tend to work. When you stick more or less to the truth, you'll end up convincing people no matter how absurd the story sounds. A promising start. Would be a bit of an overstatement, but I think I can work with this. Yeah. As soon as the lecturer leaves the classroom, Michiru slumps forward on her desk. We only got through 2 periods. Are you out of stamina already?
そんなの分かってるけど座学の授業が続くとどうしてもこうなるのよそれからさっちシャーペンの芯がなくなっちゃったんだけど返し持ってるはいどうぞありがとううんそうそう料理の時いつもここだけ使い道がなくて困るのよ
Shame
ね
about the poison and all.
ってこれキャベツの芯じゃないの
Why do you have that with you?
何これって日頃からシャーペンの芯とか消しゴムをサチから借りてるもしかして私実はサチに嫌われてる
It's quite the imaginative leap in logic there.
ほらサッチ早く誤解を解いてあげないとチルチルが溶けてなくなっちゃうのよ
Those ghosts have come out of her eyes again.
すみませんみちる様が欲しかったのはこちらですよね
Michiru hands Michiru a new lead for her mechanical pencil.
もう頼むわよサチさすがの私もちょっとびっくりしちゃったじゃない
飲みの心臓だものね
失礼ねいくらなんでもそこまで小さくないわよハエと同じぐらいの肝玉は持ってるわよどうせ見栄を張るならもっとマシな生き物にしなさいよ
なんなら試してみる
いえ本当に結構ですごめんなさい
His eyes. Might prove her right.
ねえねえサッチン、わしには負け組ハッパーちょうだい。
ルーズリーフのことだよね。はい、どうぞ、マキちゃん。
クラッチフラッチ。うんちゅうんちゅちゅーい。
God.
こらこらマキナ、
No
教
running
室で
in the
発情するの
classroom.
禁止。
Whatever that means.
邪魔が入ったようなのよさ。
I'm willing to bet she saw some spy movie yesterday. But anyway, we really got to work, Sachi.
何でもというのはどんなものでしょうか。
What?
やっぱりここって突っ込んだ方がいいの？どうだろうね。
You're a unique one.
ありがとうございます。
しかもなんか褒められてるし。ね
Let's see. Do you have a chisel on hand as well?
はい。
As soon as I requested, a chisel set emerges from the depths of her desk. How about a heavy-duty stapler that can handle dozens of sheets of paper at once? Standing from her desk, Sachi walks off to face a large locker in the back of the classroom. What's with that locker? It's twice the size of the others.
詰め込むものがたくさんあるさっちゃん専用ってやつ？
それはこれのことでしょうか。
Within a few minutes, she finds the requested item and brings it to me. Normally, I'd expect to have to go to a stationery store to get something like this.
ちょっとユージ、あんた今頃何言ってるのよ。十徳ナイフより幸を持てっていうのがこのクラスでの常識よ。
You saying her karate chop cuts sharper than a folding blade?
そうじゃなくて、さっちゃんはそれだけ何でも用意できるってこと。
I see. Well, considering her apparent skill and devotion, I suppose she's well prepared to deal with most requests.
まあ、その格言が生まれたのにも理由があるわけだけど、
Oh,
あ
here
れ
we go.
はあまりの暑さで教室のクーラーも故障したうだるような夏の日だったわ。
I like the echo effect, very nice.
今日は本格的に寒いわね。これじゃあセミの寿命も2割引きよ。
ねえねえチルチル、じゃあ今日のお昼は鍋にしようよ、鍋。こういう時こそ体も心もグツグツ煮えたぎるのよさ。
おお、マキナもたまにはいいこと言うじゃない。
Oh, that laugh. Creepy.
何あれ？
さあ、暑さのせいで湧いちゃったんでしょ。
湧いちゃったって。
でしょでしょ、学園で鍋ってところが飛び抜けてるでしょ。
見直した見直した。というわけでサチ、鍋セットの用意は任せたわよ。
はい、わかりました。
なんて、さすがに鍋は無理よね。ってあれ？さっちゃん、どこ行ったんだろう。
鍋をやるために必要なものを集めに行ったんでしょ。
まさか。だって私もマキナも冗談で言ってただけなのよ。
いきなりやるって言ってもきっとできっこないし。
私の耳にはわかりましたってうなずいたように聞こえたけど。
そう言われてみれば。
うなずいてたかも。最初は全員が半信半疑だった。でも授業に顔を出さず4時間目の授業終了と同時に戻ってきたサチは
お待たせしました。
可愛く鼻水を垂らしながら土鍋セットと食材を抱えていたのよ。
でもあの時食べたお鍋はすっごく美味しかったのよさ。
そう？マキナがお菓子入れたりするから最後はゲテモノ鍋になってた気がするけど。ってこらー、私が熱を入れて語ってるんだから
Don't ignore my
スルーし
passionate
ないでよ。
storytelling. Incidentally, if I said I wanted nabe right now, would you be able to prepare things like you did before?
はい、できますけど。
With a small nod, Sachi moves her gaze to the locker behind us. I see. Seems like you really might be more versatile than a Swiss Army knife.
だからあんたもうかつなこと言うのをやめなさいよ。サチには冗談が通じないんだから。
Yeah, alright. Sachi, let's change things up this time. Get together the ingredients for flowing Somen noodles. We all know this from Princess Heaven Child. You just throw the noodles down the bamboo and the water and stuff. And it's
はい、わかりました。
very festive. And instantaneous response even here.
ってあんた、人が注意してあげてるそばから何やってるのよ。ほら、もうサチが出て行っちゃったじゃない。
食材だから今度はスーパーかしら。
もしくは寮のキッチンね。
Not a problem. I really do want to try this.
じゃあなんで流しそうめん？
You said it yourself earlier, didn't you? It's hot today, so I thought a cool meal would be best.
何よ。私のことを気にかけてくれたからって別にお礼なんて言わないんだからね。
God, she's so annoying.
はあ
Okay, this looks about right. With a careful check of the bamboo flume that makes the small canal, I've confirmed that the water is flowing smoothly. Having explained the gist of things to the others, I spent the last 2 periods obtaining the necessary materials and putting together a simple angled bamboo gutter on the roof.
お腹減った。
A few minutes after lunch break begins, my classmates, excluding Sachi, emerge.
何これ？
流しそうめんの流しでしょ。
そうじゃなくて、なんでそんなものが学園の屋上にあるのかってことよ。もしかしてユウジ君が作ったの？
Yeah, there's a bamboo grove within walking distance in the direction of the mountain, so the materials aren't very hard to come by.
まさか授業をサボって山で竹取りとはね。
This would be the first time I've skipped class, come to think of it.
まさかあんた今まで一度も授業をサボったことなかったの？
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
今時珍しいじゃない。
Also, I use mozo bamboo for this thing, but when you're looking for more intricate goods like a hamper or a strainer, the more flexible madake bamboo is better suited for the job. If you can tell the difference between the two, it'll come in handy when you're trying to live off the mountains. Keep it in mind.
いや、普通女子学生が山ごもりとかする必要ないし。そうね。お待たせしました。
Oh, Sachi's back. Carried a large tote bag on her shoulder.
サチ、ナイスタイミングだね。
Looks like you were able to find what we needed.
はい、一通りの食材は用意できました。
Let's start preparing for the meal, shall we?
ここが余っているようだから私はここにするわ。
とか言って本当は楽しみにしてるから一番上流なんでしょ。
は、流しましょうか。
それはやめておこう。ほら、カッターの葉食べたら喉切れちゃうかもしれないし。かマキボウ、私らは上流の2人が逃した面を根こそぎゲットするんえ。
了解ですぜ、姉子。
After I distribute a pair of chopsticks and a bowl of soup for the noodles to everyone, they take up their desired positions around the bamboo gutter. Seems like flowing someone is a rare experience for everyone, not just me.
それではサチ先生。
Yeah, because it's a pain in the ass to make it. That's why. This isn't something you can just do every day, you know.
はい。
In response to Michu's yell, Sachi releases a few strands of salmon noodles from into the waterway.
それキャッチ。ほらほら、そんな顔しないで。まあユミコも次頑張りなさいよ。
次は絶対。
ねえ、あまねえ。もしかしてここすっごく不利な位置なんじゃない？
大丈夫よ。たくさん流し始めたら必ずこぼれが出てくるんだから。
オープス。
Whoops.
というわけでサチ、次お願いね。では。
言った。
ふふーん、私だって。
Getting a little antsy down there. They want food. They stare their empty bowls with hollow eyes. Because of the intense battle upstream, none of the noodles have reached their lower position. Alright, then we'll just do this. I set up another gutter that I prepared as a spare. And a position below Michiru. Sashi, let's get some in this one as well.
わかりました。
これがジャパニーズ直通電車で社長さん。
Yeah, sure.
ありがとう、ユージくん。
No need to thank me. A long time ago, I had it beaten into me not to waste the things I make.
へえ。
I glanced to my side where Sachi is silently floating Somen noodles down the waterway. At this rate, you're not going to get any, Sachi. Alright, I'll secure your share. Scooping noodles directly from the original container, I deposit them in Sachi's bowl.
ありがとうございます。
ずるいよ、サッチンだけ。
そういう手段があるなら、私もユージくんから直接食べさせてもらおうかしら。
No. A pair of observant hunters are on me in seconds. Hold it. If everyone starts taking noodles directly, it's not flowing Salmon then, is it?
ここが私の部屋だったら、ユージくんだけに女体流しそうめんやってあげてもよかったんだけど。
Sexy Salmon, nice ring to it.
ちょっとあまね、あんた いきなり何口走ってるのよ。女の武器を使った買収ってやつ？
それなら私もやるのよさ。ラメーって
ああ、もう何なのよこの子たちは。
ほら、小峰さん、手が止まってるわよ。
すみません。突然授業を休みたいというから何をするのかと思えば屋上で流しそうめんとはね。季節外れの転校生だけあって考えることが違うわね。
Oh, that's interesting. And with that, I think I'm going to end the video here. And I will see you all in the next part of Grisaia. So, take it easy, everybody.